The sun is crucially hot today. It's just a hot day. Anyway, we are here and we're live with this Subaru. I'm doing a quick follow-up. As you can see, this is part of my little mini-series we have on the Subaru. But I'm going to go ahead and start it up. It's been sitting now. So on this here gasket, if it sets, what will actually happen is the coolant will actually kind of go down and out the tailpipe usually. Especially if it's leaking that direction. I'm trying to confirm the leak direction here. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment, to try to see, if it's going to be an issue with that is fixable, or what's the best route here. A lot of times, you have different ways to go about it, but so first thing, we're going to check this here, or even start out when I check it there. It's going to be very low, not too low actually. Maybe she topped it off, but I don't see anything mixing yet. Very, very odd situation here. So check that. Always make sure you wash your hands whenever you touch something like this, by the way. And then we're going to check the other stuff here. Always check your oil cap here. Let's see if we got anything frothing in here yet. Nothing frothing over, nothing down the hole. Maybe it is a little something in there possibly. I'm going to get a light out and we're going to check down that hole as well, and on the dipstick. So hang tight and we'll do all that. And then we'll fire it up, see what we got. I think overall, this is 1,000% a clear example. So odd. Whenever you catch one of these this early, it can be very, very important that you make sure that is what's wrong before you just go ahead and start trying to fix things, or you're going to be in big trouble. Especially if you misdiagnose somebody's vehicle. Then when I do, it can happen, and it won't be a good thing. Give me 1 second. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, my light. Sorry, find my lights. Grab my lights, and then we'll go on here and peek inside this engine and take a look at the engine oil, and we'll go from there. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a blown head gasket. Very early. Like, it's not that it's early even, it's just that it's not mixing yet. So that being said, it's very difficult to figure out what to do. Let me show you. Can't see, I'm hitting the wrong buttons and everything else. Well, I clipped it instead of flipped the video camera. My bad. Anyways, take a look down here into the oil cap. We'll check the top of the oil cap and down the oil hole. Let's take a better look and see. If you look down in there, I don't see any frothy stuff, so that right there is not telling me we have a blown head gasket into the oil at least. As you can see, nothing's showing me signs right there. Now, I'm also going to put this back on. Like I said, they usually don't mix in the oil on these cars. They mix into the cooling system. So if that's the case, you're going to be losing compression, because that's exactly what this vehicle is doing. Misfiring everywhere, having other problems. So if you take a peek down into the oil here, the fluid, it looks pretty full. I don't know if she topped it off. She might have, I don't know. But I don't see any signs in there yet either. It looks really good. So last one's over here. And then, maybe I'm misdiagnosing something. I don't think so. I have looked online. I heard a few things about EGR valves. If I'm not 100%, I'm not going to do the repair on this car, period. But I've never seen anything where, I've done enough Subarus to know what a blown head gasket is. So I'm like, literally, so positive it's not funny. All right, let's check out this oil here. And you can see here, it could mix down towards this part of the oil, which is also a early sign. You don't always see it up top. So take a quick peek and we'll check the oil level. As you can see, not real milky there. It's not white, filmy. It's not bad. So give me 1 second. Let me set you down over here. I have to do what I got to do. All right, let me go ahead and wipe it off and recheck one more time. We'll fire it up, see what happens with that. Fix. Always check on here. I don't see any signs yet, like I said, that are pointing definitely towards the head gasket, but the way this thing runs and the way all the other stuff is telling me blown head gasket 100%. So look here, as you can see, that looks pretty clean. Smell it. I don't smell really any exhaust smell on there. So once again, we're stuck here with a really confusing situation for the most part. No definite signs yet, but the problem is I don't really want to see definite signs. If I start seeing definite signs, guess what? That means it's probably going to be too late. So right now, I think we're okay, ready to go. We can go ahead and crank it up, see if it'll crank right up. If it does, that means, what I thought. Let's see. Check out all the caps back on. You see how it started up and it ran right away? See how rough it's running though? Can you see that? And that's because all this coolant that was up in the cylinder wall, that's one of these box engines, has most likely jumped down into there and jumped down up out of there and pushes it out the exhaust. Let's see if the tailpipe is puffing at all yet, which I don't really see puffing back here either. This is just the craziest thing. Definitely feel. I'll tell you what, this is Such an odd head gasket. I've never seen one quite like this. If you look at this, I've never seen one quite like this. And we're not overheating. But maybe I am wrong. I hope so. Right away, all that came on when I gave it gas. Why? I don't know. So, I've almost put it. Now, give it gas for a second. When I did first look this up, I did see something about an EGR valve. So maybe I'm misdiagnosing this. I need to slow down. So right now, you can see it's fighting me really bad to stay running. Now, there's a couple of different ways to go about it. I could do a pressure test on here. That would tell me if I have a slow, it lets me slowly, if it slowly takes the pressure and it slowly releases pressure when I go to put pressure on it, then guess what? I know it's probably leaking through the head gasket. Let's look in here. I do see this pulley. The pulley looks really loose. You know, this is just mind-blowing to me. I don't have any other codes. It's like, am I missing something? It almost feels like I'm missing something here. I hope not. So hold on, guys. I can't see my screen because of the way the sun is today. It's terrible. Let me get the nice computer on this guy, and we'll see if we can pull up any good codes here. I got to figure this out. It's bothersome. It is so hot. I'm sorry. In a second, I'll plug up my nice computer. We'll see if we can pull something out there real quick at this. Give me a second. I'm gonna get this computer plugged up and I'll see what you guys here's all on today. Give me one hot second. All right, we got that up. I'll hook that to the internet. Hang tight for me, guys. All right. So it is so sunny out here. I can't even barely see y'all. So just hang tight for me, please. And I'm gonna check to see what we got going on here. Maybe this computer will give me a better code. I'm hoping. This is so strange, though. Right up here in the center is where your OBD port is at on these cars. So we're going to go ahead and plug her on up and see what we got. So what we got on today. Janelia Benali, hello. Trevino, fam, hello. And how are you guys doing? Here we are. Try not to die of heat exhaustion. It is really hot compared to what it's been around here lately. I'm not kidding. All right, so we're going to see if we can't get this car to pull up on here. And get a scan done on the Autel. Some updates I haven't done on my course. There we go. That's Raven. Awesome. I got Subaru, right? Standalone. Okay. So I'm hooked to Bluetooth. Let's see what we got here. This is the Japanese model, I believe, right? Yeah. I think it says Fuji Industries or Japan straight up. Yeah, Fuji, which has got to be Japan. Okay. And okay. So, oh man, I hate this. On the vehicle nameplate. All right. Anyway, the vehicle nameplate is. They always do this with the ones, so it's going to be. It's trying to shut off on me right now. Hopefully it won't. I don't really know how to do it. I can't remember. So annoying. Hang on one second. I think it's MPV maybe is what I have to do. Right there, yeah. That's the one. That is it. Yep. That's how you have to do. Put that in right there and okay. We'll just put that one, you know what? We'll just do that if it'll work. You know what? Heck with that. We just won't do it. Let's try, you know what? Where's Fiji? Fiji at? I mean, if I was Japan, maybe I'm wrong. Just try your, let's do North America. That's where it's bought at, so, okay. Read the VIN, see if we can pull it up by itself. Did what you did, even better. So, anyway, we'll just do that for now. Whatever works, right? We'll read it and see what kind of codes we got. I'm hoping it says something says EGR valve. I really am on this guy. It really would be helpful. I think I'll get that lucky, but you never know. Auto scan. The EGR valve's hung on these. I've heard of it doing similar stuff like this. So, you know, the worst thing in the world would be if I put stop leak in this car if they don't need it. But I can't tell the customer 100% what's going on. We got a problem. I'm getting no response either from anything. Not yet, at least. 7 false there. Guarantee you they're all misfires. So we'll give that a second to finish up scanning. 91% done. So, yeah. You have to be certain. You can't just put stop leak in somebody's car. You're not certain. And I know I'm not going to do it. I don't see any other reason this car would be jumping all over the place, but they very well could be. Like I said, it's not overheating at all. That blows my mind. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Guys, hopefully we got some information on the scan tool. We'll see. What's up, George? All right, here we go. What we got? What we got? Well, you know, mobile mechanic, this is what can get very frustrating and complicated. Is repairs like this. Even when you're 99% certain on something, you have to be 100. Maybe he's got a blockage in the fuel, like fuel filter or something crazy going on. It's almost what it feels like, you know? It's not getting correct fuel delivery. That's what it really feels like. That would trigger a lot of these same problems. I mean, she did say she is losing coolant, though. She has all the signs of a blown head gasket. So if I'm wrong, you know, I don't mind admitting it. But usually I'm not. That's the thing. So it's just doing this thing, finishing up the scan. It's taking 3 years, but the car is struggling to stay running while it's doing it. So once we read it, I'm hoping to be able to look at the live data 5 times. Might as well get this full scan done. All right, there we go. If you look here, I mean, it looks like a complete. Usually on a blown head gasket, you don't have every single cylinder blown at once, you know? That is what blows my mind. Engine instructions. That is really odd. So that's it. That's all we got. So we got really nothing to work with anyway. I'll do a report real quick. Give me a second. I'm going to put the miles in on this guy. And she's got a ton of miles, too. It's like 202,000. That's not a lot for a Subaru, but it's a lot. 202,770. 202,770. Okay. All right. There we go. And for the cloud, I'm going to send this to me, I guess. I don't need to get a plate. Hang on a second. Give me a second. Do all this real quick. VSJ 9801. All right. Let me see here. Give me a second, guys. All right. And just because I'm on here, give me a second. I don't want y'all to see personal information to somebody. I'm trying to be fair about everything, so give me a second. I gotta grab her number. Hopefully I don't lose. Can you hear me? Sorry about that. I had to go send that real quick. So can you hear me? Sorry about that. I had to go send that real quick. So let me see. Hopefully you guys are there. And I just got the tech report myself. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back out of here, and we're gonna go back because that's everything I already know. Nothing else that happened any better. Let's just try to, you know what? Let's go to. Give me a hot second here. I'll flip it back around. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? I hope so. Anyway, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go in here, and we're gonna do control unit, and we're gonna do engine control systems. And I'm gonna see if I can read some live data on this guy and see if we can notice anything funny happening here with the data. So give me a second here. So hot and so bright out here. It really is a messy day. 2.5 liter DOHC is what we're working on. If y'all can see that, hopefully you can. It's so daggone sunny. Right in my face, too. It's crazy hot. Anyway, can do active test. Fuel pump control. Fixed idle ignition timing. We can do all this stuff. So injector control. You know, I don't see anything wrong. There's EGR valve control. Check it out. Maybe I can check her EGR valve. Start the engine. Okay. We're started. Let's go. And let's play with the EGR valve. There we go. Check it out. Right there is our EGR valve information. Give it a little bit of gas and see if the EGR valve will actually change what it's doing. I don't know if it will, but let's see here. Well, shut off, I'll tell you that. Give it some gas. See that? Huge correction. So let me just push it up. I'm gonna go up a little bit with it. It's stalled out. It keeps doing it to me. Can't keep it running unless I'm giving it gas. I won't stay running. Look at that though. I don't have any stepping on the EGR. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing here. It's very hard to do. It's 100 degrees too. You can see, you gotta think it's a problem. Look. Maybe it is the EGR, not the head gasket here. Very odd. So, this is why I'm so happy I did this, because I could be wrong. I mean, this is, tell you something, this is identical to what an EGR valve, a blown head gasket does on these Subarus. It's unbelievable. Luckily, I had that program and I was able to look it up the other day, and it told me something about an EGR on Identifix. I was using that program. It told me something about it. And I thought something just didn't seem right, No overheating at all. Airflow correction's way off. I mean, I guess the EGR valve possibly, guys. I could be completely wrong. Maybe. I've never seen anything like this on the Subaru. So maybe I can fix this car then. I'm going to look into getting an EGR valve here because it's not doing anything. When I'm controlling that stepper right, number of EGR steps, if I'm moving it, it's just not reacting. It's a problem. It's not executing either. So what I'm going to try to do is go and plug the EGR valve and see if that changes anything here. It might. Fortunately, I don't think the vehicle can even run right now without my foot on this gas anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's just not much happening there. But let me see something real quick. Let me try to unplug it. Just see here if I can get it, if it's going to change at all when I unplug it. Let me find out where her EGR valve is at on here. And we're going to unplug it if we can. Sometimes that'll help. Oh, man, every car's a little different. And this particular year, I'm not exactly sure what this EGR valve is at. I think that could be it right there. Whew. Sorry about that. It just got so hot it overheated and shut down the whole thing. My phone shut down. So there's other things going on. I'm gonna double check my diagnostics. That's why I'm so happy I did that. But I've never had. It's so hot today. It's incredibly hot. It just shut off my stream. My phone overheated. That's unbelievable. So what I think could be going on, right? Let me show you something. I was so certain it was a head gasket earlier. Let me show you what I did. I even got. This is what I was going to try to do. I don't recommend using this stuff, but occasionally you can get it to work properly. And since it was such a mild case, I was maybe just going to try to put half that bottle in and flush it out. But at this point, I don't think it's an EGR issue. You probably can't even hear me anymore, can you? Because that thing shut off. But, I mean, it was unbelievably hot. It's one of those days. So I'm going to look this up. I'll get back with an update here. Sorry about all this. What's going on? Can y'all hear me, I guess, now? Hopefully. So, y'all on my CarPlay, evidently. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm going to go get my other stuff out of her car. I'll give everybody else a chance to hop in and come back on. Sorry about that. All right, so hopefully y'all still with me. Give me a hot second. I'm going to take a 2-second break, and I'm going to have to go grab my stuff out of her car and shut all the power down. I've already seen my information I need to do. I just want to start at one time and read the live data, so I'll be right back. Give me a hot sec. It's not letting me do anything today. It's really weird. That's so crazy. Y'all there? Let's see. I have no idea. I'm so sorry all this crap is going on with this phone. I'm hoping it's working. No idea. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, it don't even let me do that. Hello, y'all back? So sorry, man. This thing is crazy. It was jamming up. Hopefully y'all can hear me. If so, give me a hot sec. I'll be right back. I'm going to finish up the stream. We'll give people a chance to come back in. Everything was jamming up on me for a minute ago. I just want to read a few codes. It's too hot. Keep going. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Y'all still there? Whew. That was hot. My bad. Y'all hanging forever, but yeah, pretty crazy. So, I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this some. This is the strangest thing I've ever dealt with. Like, I've got all the symptoms right for it to be a blown head gasket, and with the miles, but I've never really seen an EGR do this. But yeah, it could create some problems, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a Subaru, like I said, expert, but I'm pretty good with my Subarus. This is what doesn't make sense. So I have a misfire in every single cylinder, right? Usually on a Subaru, you'd have like 2 and 4 or 1 and 3 misfiring, which would make sense. Every cylinder, only that, and their EGR is not moving on the live data. It's just staying. It's no steps at all. So it must be stuck shut, I think. Could that make all this happen? I'm assuming. I don't think it would create this bad of an issue. I've had it happen on a Honda before, and it just caused it to smoke like crazy out of the exhaust. But this isn't even smoking out the exhaust. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. It's so hot outside. I'm sorry it took a while. So I don't want to like 100% say this is a head gasket right now until I know. So I'm gonna call the customer and talk to them. I'm gonna have to do a little research. I'm actually gonna probably call one of my friends who's a Subaru tech, and we'll talk to him and see what he says. But I mean, I don't have any signs of overheating and no mixing anywhere. So to me, I don't think this is a head gasket. I don't know. It still to me blows my mind. Anyways, appreciate anybody who checked in. Sorry I wasn't the best. I was chilling. I'll give you guys a few minutes to hop back in if you got a sec. Give me 1 sec either way. What's up? Sorry, I am back. Whew. It is so hot right now. I don't know what's going on. How hot is it today? I don't even know. What's that? Look at that. See how crazy hot it just got. All of a sudden, 94 degrees out here. 19,000 miles. Finally hit it. I'm gonna probably go home and do some research on this. But if you haven't, make sure you like, subscribe. Sorry, all of them aren't all over the place like this. It's kind of one of those trial and error ones. If you want to check out the first videos I posted, just some shorts I play around with on this. It's three series. And check out that new inflator I just did the unboxing on. But I've got to ask the guy to say the name of it. I'm sorry. Ettenwolf Zephyr S3 inflator, I believe is how you say it. Don't hold me to that. It's a tough name to say. You know. Hopefully I'm saying it right. But yeah, I need to get my glasses fixed too. They're all crooked. Look at these. First day I got them, I smashed them. If you actually can see the video if you want. When I smashed my glasses, see them, they're all broken and smushed. I literally smushed these in the ground. And they put them back together. I got a warranty on them. I just don't want to use my warranty. The second day I had them. Smashed them under the ground. And the live stream. It was on that Nissan, pretty long one too, Nissan Xterra, the manual. I literally smashed them to pieces. Rolled on them, stepped on them too. It was fun. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to get these glasses straight. It's something, they're all crooked and look crazy. But let me look this up. I think I should get an EGR valve issue. I really do. So I'm going to hop off here, call my Subaru guy. I'll be back. Peace. Sorry for not the best live stream, but I'll get you on the next one. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Before I end this, make sure you check out that Hyundai Santa Fe is coming up probably this afternoon once this cools down a bit. I don't even know if I want to start that yet. I'm debating it. I gotta peel back a giant onion. It's huge. I thought I could get to the front. I can't on that vehicle. I looked at it. There's no way to get to the injectors. So she'd have to do them all. I've got to call her and talk to her about this. I don't even know what to do at this point. It's just, I don't know if I want to tackle something that big. I do, because it's something interesting, but it's going to be a lot of work. And I'll be honest, I've never done one on this. I got all the parts. I should be ready to rock on it. I just don't know. Technically, you're supposed to pay $250 a pop for each injector, which would be crazy expensive. And then, I mean, it's just, I don't even know if it's worth it. Depends on how fast I can get the whole valve cover off of there and the plenium off. I think I can rock and roll on it. I may do it. Tough call. I'll think about it, though. I think I'm going to do it either way. I may start it later. Start peeling back the onion and get it on video. Anyway, I'm going. Headed back to my place. Peace. Make a few phone calls.